The West has always wanted democracy throughout the world. However, when we look into the depths, we find out that all democratic leaders are controlled by the West in Africa, where we saw recent coups with the presidents representing democratic systems, but they were or are Western puppets. We will dive into this in a second. Take a moment to like the video and hit the subscribe button below. Kindly share with friends so they know what is happening in Africa. The recent surge of coups in African nations has sparked global debates, revealing underlying tensions between democratic ideals and the complex realities of African politics. Amidst this turmoil, the military leader of the Republic of Guinea, Mamadi Doumbouya, emerged as a powerful voice, shedding light on the intricate web of influences that have shaped Africa's destiny. In his address to the United Nations General Assembly, the military leader boldly confronted the uncomfortable truth: Africa's democratic leaders, though ostensibly elected, often serve as puppets manipulated by Western powers. He pointed out that these leaders, masquerading as champions of democracy, betray their own nations, prioritizing foreign interests over the welfare of their people. The recent coups, often portrayed as undemocratic, were presented as desperate attempts to break free from the shackles of exploitation. These democratic leaders extend their rule in offering benefits to former colonial powers. He added that these individuals often appear as preachers of democracy, but in reality they are the ones betraying their countries. When this type of unethical and undemocratic action becomes normal, coups are inevitable. He further expressed his personal commitment to preventing their country from descending into complete chaos and rebellion at a time no political force had the necessary courage or means to do so. He defended the ongoing coups in Africa, saying there is no other option left to save those countries from anarchy and absolute poverty if democracy is allowed to continue. Western leaders must understand the social and cultural differences between them and Africans. If democracy is thriving in the West and bringing prosperity, why isn't it doing the same in Africa? This means that either the society is different or the democratic model is being prevented from being applied completely. The military leader emphasized that African people have awakened and become more determined than ever to take control of their destiny. He pointed out that the significant disparities in wealth distribution have led to extensive inequalities, resulting in widespread famine and severe poverty. These conditions have made daily life increasingly challenging for the population. These inequalities are considered one of the fundamental causes of events that threaten the peaceful coexistence of the region, in particular the concentration of a nation's wealth. The military leader's impassioned plea resonates with the aspirations of millions across the African continent. Africa, home to over 1.3 billion people, is no longer content to be defined by external influences. The call for recognition, autonomy, and self-governance reverberates through the voices of its youth, echoing the sentiment that Africa is mature enough to determine its destiny. The era of being patronized and dictated to has come to an end, and Africa is ready to assert its rightful place on the global stage. As the world watches Africa's struggle for autonomy unfold, it is imperative for the international community to reassess its approach. Genuine collaboration, devoid of patronizing attitudes, is the need of the hour. African nations are not seeking guidance, they are demanding respectful partnerships that honor their unique identities, cultures, and priorities. The world must engage in dialogue that fosters mutual respect, recognizing Africa's potential to create models aligned with its distinct identity and the realities of its people. As we reflect on the impassioned words of the military leader of Guinea, a crucial question emerges: what role will the global community play in Africa's journey towards autonomy and self-determination? Will nations and individuals champion genuine collaboration, respecting Africa's agency, and embracing its rightful place on the world stage? Kindly let us know in the comments section below.